This is going to be a good game. I already know it. I'm already really excited for this one. Oh, I like the little cinematic it did for Boo there. That's cool. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good to go. So Green Noki up to bat first. For the Waluigi Spitballs here. And speaking of Spitballs, the count 3-0. Boo throwing 3 balls in a row. Oh, Green Noki goes for the... They swing on the go-ahead. And our first walk of the season! Our first walk of the season! Green Noki on first base. Badlands Chugs up to bat. Man, I gotta add that to the stat line. Badlands gonna hit it over the head of Red Critter. Goes all the way back to the wall. Badlands stays on first. Green Noki moves to third base. And Waluigi with a chance already for a pretty easy run here. Badlands gonna take the lead on first. And that's gonna land in left field. Green Noki does score. 1-0 just like that. Both of these teams doing really well last week. Obviously, the Bowser Jr. rookies doing absurdly good, getting 23 runs on 32 hits. And an error by Red Critter. They were going for the diving catch. It bounces off of them and goes into left field. Bases loaded for Peep This Out with no outs. And I think they might have had a home run last week, but they hit a line drive to Red Critter, who makes the catch this time, and then catches Waluigi trying to tag up. Oh boy. Alright, hell of a turn of events, 2 outs now. A called strike against Yellow Kamek. They're gonna swing at that one. High fly ball, gonna go foul. King Boo will not be able to catch that one. So Wario on first, Badlands on third. That's gonna score Badlands. Single from Yellow Kamek, another RBI. Spit on that ball. Oh, well, thank you, Aurelia. Hopefully they just get better over time, too. I sure did start a big project while my life was, like, the messiest it's ever been. Anyway, Blue Pianta up the bat, gonna take strike 1. 2 on, 2 outs. A high fly ball. It is high, it is far. No chemistry. See ya. A 3-run home run for Blue Pianta. Watua! Spit on that. I gotta stop. I can't yell that. I have neighbors. And they've been, like, arguing about being loud lately. Spit on that ball. And already a pitching change. Boo out of the game. Will go into center field. Bowser Jr. coming in the pitch. Blue Noki gonna swing. Maybe shouldn't have swung. It's gonna end the inning, but that is okay. A 5-run first inning for the Waluigi Spitballs. I thought if I selected them as the first player, it would make them the home team, so they would bat second, but that's alright. Waluigi, first pitch, gonna throw a star pitch, and it's a line drive to shortstop. Shy Guy gonna catch it. I will not question his actions. Babe Ruth up to bat. Got 1 out. Curveball down the middle, gonna be strike 1. Babe Ruth gonna get a base hit in the center field. And here we go, Big Al, who had a big week in week 1. Another star pitch, and that's strike 1 on Alfred Dalia. It's gonna be strike 2, another swing and a miss. The pickoff attempt not successful, trying to get Babe Ruth. And the off-speed pitch, it will get hit. Blue Pianta there to stop it. That's a base hit for Alfred Dalia. And Red Critter up to bat with only 1 out and 2 on. The off-speed pitch, a swing and a miss. A big hit, but Green Noki's gonna be there. And no extra outs there, but we do have 2 outs. Another pickoff not successful. Blue Dry Bones gonna take strike 1. And that will go into center field. Blue Pianta again there to stop it. So that's bases loaded for Brown Critter. That is dangerous. They're going to take strike 1. And a big swing. And Badlands chugs with a jumping catch. Saving the Spitballs from giving up potentially a lot of runs, leaving 3 runners on base, absolutely stranded. Wow. Do you think I sound like Shy Guy? The slowest curveball you'll ever see, and Shy Guy will get a base hit off of it. Green Noki back at the top of the lineup. Hit the ball to second, and they're gonna turn 2. Dalia to Critter to Babe Ruth. A double play. Badlands chugs up to bat. See what they can do against the paintball. Swing and a miss. Might as well go for it, I guess. The off-speed pitch, strike 2. Another off-speed, if it ain't broke. And Red Critter. Diving catch. They made 1 too many errors, and they vowed to never do it again. Bit of a scary lineup coming here for the rookies. We got King Boo, Bowser Jr. up to bat, followed by Gray Shy Guy. And Waluigi. Curveball for strike 1. Another star pitch. Not hanging on to him, that's for sure. It's strike 2. And the off-speed pitch, that will be hit, but that's going to be foul, so another chance here for a strikeout for Waluigi. The 0-2. Off-speed and Shy Guy there to catch it. 1 up, 1 out. Bowser Jr. up to bat, another right-handed hitter. Strike 1. Waluigi, I guess a left-handed pitcher. 2 strikes, another 0-2. Another off-speed pitch. And that one gets past Shy Guy this time. So Bowser Jr. does have a base hit. Got Gray Shy Guy up to bat now. Take strike 1, curveball down the middle. Bit of an outside pitch, but Badlands Chug is going to catch the line drive, throw to first base. A double play. This infield from the Spitballs is dangerous. We haven't seen much from their outfield other than Pianta stopping some ground balls. Waluigi up to bat. Team captain against team captain. We got a star pitch. Waluigi going to swing at it. Might have been a mistake because he does line out to Alfred Dalia at second base. Wario, though, his right-hand man, takes the off-speed pitch. Doesn't swing. Another star pitch coming out here for Bowser Jr. And that goes over the head of Babe Ruth. A very long single into right field. Peep this out. 1 on, 1 out. And yet another paint pitch for Bowser Jr. And that'll go to Red Critter, and he gets the double play. Red Critter, an absolute monster at that shortstop position. It is crazy. Sorry, no dingers here yet for the rookies. A team known for hitting dingers. And Boo is going to take strike 1. Red Shy Guy trying to match Red Critter as best they can. They're doing a damn good job of it. And they do it. How? Red Shy Guy doesn't even need hands to catch the ball. He's unbelievable. Alright, the Dinger King, Alfred D'Elia. Gets it over the head of Shy Guy just to show off. And the ball bounces left directly into the glove of the left fielder, Blue Noki. So Red Critter up to bat with 1 on, 2 outs. The change up, strike 1. That was an absolutely unbelievable catch by Shy Guy. Blue Noki not going to get there in time to catch it. Going to try to get the tag out at third, but Shy Guy cuts it off, so no chance of that. 2 outs, man on first and third. For Blue Drybones. Has a lot of potential to bring some runs in here. Star pitch from Waluigi. It's the only one they have. That will get a run in. Green Noki. Oh, no. Green Noki can't get it. But the chemistry won't matter. The chemistry throw won't matter for the Spitballs. As Critter wins the duel and scores. Green Noki does not make the play, and Blue Pianta maybe too slow to be in the outfield. Admittedly so, but they were the only one with chemistry with the left and right fielder. So that was a huge double for Blue Drybones. They're going to switch out pitchers, bring Wario in. Goes for a pickoff before he even pitches the ball. Bit of disrespect there. Strike 1. And Brown Critter. Is it meant to be? It is meant to be. It's a 2-run home run for Brown Critter. And just like that, the rookie's only down by 1 run. It hits the pole. Brown Critter hits the pole. Oh my god. Unbelievable. King Boo up to bat. Takes strike 1, 2 outs. That's gone. Unless it goes foul. Oh my. Just barely. By inches. And this time there's no doubt about it. That's a home run. All of that worrying. All that worrying, and just like that, the game is tied at 5. The Bowser Jr. Dingers. I would say we could have a home run derby, but it's just gonna be Tane's team facing off against each other. Bowser Jr. with a star hit. High fly ball. And the paintball gonna land on the Noki. That's gonna secure Bowser Jr. a double. See, star swings are also very underutilized here. Gray Shy Guy back up to bat in this inning. Gonna hit the ball into center field. The power block almost hits in time, but does not. Will get held to first base. Boo back up to bat. 2 outs. 2 on. Oh boy, what an inning. It's only the bottom of the 3rd. And of course, who else to end the inning but Shy Guy? And the damage is done. We're all squared up. 5-5 going into the 4th inning. Might as well start from scratch. Yellow Kamek up to bat. Solid contact, just barely gonna go foul though. Star pitch from Bowser Jr. And a high pop up to second base. Big Al there to catch it. 1 out for the rookies. Blue Pianta now. Will get not a base hit. Red Critter and Red Shy Guy. There's something out in shortstop today. We're gonna get 1 more star pitch. Oh, he does have 3. How do his star pitches keep adding up like that? Anyways, another ground out to shortstop that ends the inning quickly. Bowser rookie's going to come back up to bat here. Because Junior is scared of what we can do. Yeah, fair enough. These are some dangerous teams here. This is fun. Babe Ruth hits the ball to Shy Guy, and that is an out. Alfred D'Elia up to bat. I'm honestly just so into this. We have one strike. Change up. Badlands can't make it in time. Blue Pianta will get it. You see, not too slow to where like a play like that gets ruined. But I don't know. Blue Pianta. I figured he would come in as a relief pitcher. Shy Guy gonna make the throw in time for a double play. Scoreless for the rookies. Spitballs back up to bat. Apologize, no dingers here. At least not in the 4th inning. We are going to have an immediate pitching change, so Bowser Jr. unexpectedly taken out of the game for King Boo. I feel like Bowser Jr. was putting in work there, and they decided to take him out. They bring in a righty pitcher to go up against a lefty batter. A star pitch, which really has no effect, but it does work out. Ground out to Alfred D'Elia at second. Green Noki, top of the lineup. Watches the outside strike. They will not get that one past Big Al. Too good on defense, and that is 2 outs. Back into the meat of the lineup. We got Badlands Chugs. Swings and misses, just a little too far out the box. Does move in for the second swing. That's going to be a hit into center field. Will he go for 2? He will. I should make that pretty easy. So nice double by... A nice double. Jesus Christ. By Badlands. Puts him in scoring position for Waluigi. Does charge a swing, but does not swing. That's strike 1. Strike 2. The count 0-2 with 2 outs. Star pitch incoming. That will be a base hit. And that's going to bring in Badlands off of a single from Waluigi. So the Spitballs back in the lead. Badlands just chugging around the bases. I feel like I'm making a lot of puns today that I'm not trying to make. But I am making them. Wario up to bat. Has to be another base hit into center field. I am really questioning the rookie's decision to take out Bowser Jr. And now we have King Boo who's exhausted. Peep this out. Up at bat. 2 on, 2 outs, but that should be caught. It is caught by Boo. So only 1 run for the Spitballs, but a lead is a lead. Bowser Jr. was tired. That tired? He gave up a lot of hits, but I don't know. I feel like he should have stayed in, especially with the star pitches. I mean, that's what held the Spitballs scoreless. Speaking of the star pitch, here's Wario. Drybone's not falling for it. We'll get a base hit into deep left field. I couldn't tell you what happened there. Blue Noki just got scared of the ball. I think they got scared of the ball there. Brown Critter up to bat with the man on first. The 0-1. That's gone. Absolute bomb of a home run. That is the 2nd home run for Brown Critter. Almost to the same exact spot, too. Just a little farther and a little more not hitting the pole. Another absolute dinger for Brown Critter. 2 in the game. Or you're getting a little tired of that. It's going to throw a star pitch to King Boo. Shy Guy, another incredible, seemingly impossible catch. Having the back of his pitcher, Wario. To a Bowser Jr. Gonna get a single into left field. Could go for 2 here. Elects not to. Blue Noki not making the best of plays out there in left field. Gray Shy Guy looks at strike one. That was a very inside pitch. Bowser Jr. stealing. They're going to try to pick him off, and Bowser Jr. steals second. A successful steal. And Gray Shy Guy, Red Shy Guy with an error, and no outfielders are going for it? Blue Noki stands completely still. Doesn't even hesitate. It just... They're falling apart out there. Wario tired, and I think he's tired of his team's bullshit. I don't know how they allow that to happen. Boo watches both balls pass home plate, which fair enough. And Red Shy Guy with a double play. Red Shy Guy, the one consistent part of this play. Although he did get an error, which did lead to a run. So Rookies extending their lead. I guess it's their first lead of the game, but they're going to get a 2-run lead here. I don't know what to tell you, Mike. I'm sorry. Blue Noki's picking daisies out there. And not the good ones. That goes over the head of Red Critter. Base hit for Yellow Kamek. King Boo pretty exhausted out there on the mound. They're still going to keep him in there. Blue Pianta does get a hit into right center. Yellow Kamek goes for third. He will successfully get there. So no outs, 2 on. And unfortunately, Blue Noki's up to bat. All right, strike one. Not really close. I don't mean to be what did I just say? I don't mean to be disrespectful, and they do get an RBI. Good for them. Good for Blue Noki. However, after that defensive performance, I have very little faith in what they can do, but they do get an RBI single, so good for them. The Rookies will elect to now take out King Boo. Is it too late, though? 2 men on with 1 out. Or, sorry, 2 men on with no outs. Shy Guy up to bat. Foul ball. And a nice diving stop by Big Al. It's going to be a double play. Blue Pianta on third base. So now we have 2 outs. Brown Critter doing a pretty nice job so far, securing some outs here. And that'll go right to Red Critter. And that is the 3rd out, ending the inning. That was very scary there for the Rookies. Only giving up 1 run. Only a 1-run lead now, though. Let's say Ped the Shy Guy? I don't think I like that. I don't think I like that much. I gotta stop giving Mike home games so he stops plugging Noki's Noki. Speaking of Noki, though, a beautiful catch. They do make it in time. Big Al with a good eye takes ball 1. Fastball outside. It's going to go over the head of Wario, but that will go foul. Luckily for the Spitballs. That, however, will not be foul. It's going to make it all the way to the wall. Blue Noki will make it and will make the throw in time, keeping him to a single. It's 1 out. Red Critter up at bat. Watches the ball outside. Knew the curve was coming. Yellow Kamek, a fastball down the middle. Shy Guy with another error. That's 2 errors on the day. So both shortstops now responsible for an error and at least a run scoring. Meanwhile, still doing incredible otherwise. And Drybone's going to get a hit into left field that loads the bases with only 1 out. There we go, got Brown Critter up to bat. This is dangerous. That will be a hit. It goes over Shy Guy. Blue Pianta doesn't, or sorry, Blue Noki doesn't make it in time. And will they have a chemistry throw? They will, but not in time. The lead, 10-7. A huge hit. And that water spout, not doing the Spitballs any favors here. What an incredible, incredible hit by the brown critter. A double to extend the lead by 2. Making it 10-7. And King Boo with another hit into deep right. That's going to score 2 more. And now the Bowser Jr. rookies on their way to try to beat their record from last week, I guess? They have scored 12 runs. And another pitching change. Alright, they're finally going to get Blue Pianta out of the outfield. Let's see if he can close out the inning. Gonna throw a ball. Oh my god, it gets by the green Noki. Another single going to advance a runner to third base. And Gray Shy Guy. Let's see if we have another roided up Shy Guy. Takes ball 1. He will get a hit in a center field and Boo scores. But Bowser Jr. just kind of stands next to second base. He just kind of stopped running. Interesting. Boo will get a hit into left field. This is going to be an endless inning, huh? It's going to be one of those. Babe Ruth up to bat. And Badlands Chugs does get the catch. I thought that might go over his head, but he does make the play. So another 5-run inning for the rookies. 13-7 going into the last inning of the game. Spitballs really going to have to put in some work. This is the best part of their lineup. They're going to lead off with Badlands. Both teams with full star charges. And that will land in center for Badlands. Gets himself on first. Oh, the POW block got him. Interesting. Waluigi needs to make this count for his team. That will land in center, and through a series of unfortunate events, Lemony Snicket, Badlands is going home, and he makes it home. Badlands all the way from first base scores off of a, what was that, a single from Waluigi? That is incredible. Alright, Waluigi with an RBI single with no outs. We have Wario up to bat. And that is high, it is far. See ya! A 2-run home run for Wario. Oh boy. The Spitballs, they heard the call. They know what they need to do. An absolute bomb. A much needed, a very timely home run for Wario. Peep this out. See, oh, there you go, another hit. The POW block won't disrupt any of that, so he will get himself just a single there, but not too bad. No outs, Kamek up to bat. Swings at the first pitch he sees, and that's another base hit. Bowser Jr. almost with an error, but it will not count as one. And, oh boy. Blue Pianta. 2 on. He's the tying run at home plate. It's going to hit the ball into deep right center. The error item not going to do a thing, but that will score another run. And we do have a man on first and third now. Peep this out. Did make it all the way home. Uncontested. Oh. And now Brown Critter getting tired. So, sorry, Blue Noki up to bat. 2 on, no outs. They're stealing. And Yellow Kamek does not get himself thrown out. Blue Pianta does make it to second, though. They're going for another steal and a bunt from Blue Noki. The out at first, but that brings in the run off of a bunt. We will see if Shy Guy elects to do the same thing. They have the outs for it. We'll see another pitching change. Gray Shy Guy coming in to pitch. Shy Guy v Shy Guy. See, strike 1. So only one out. This is the weakest part of the Spitballs lineup here. And now we have 2 outs with Green Noki up to bat. This is what it all comes down to. They are stealing. Not the time to steal with, or not the time to bunt with 2 outs. What are you thinking? Why would you bunt with 2 outs? Mike, I don't want to tell you how to coach your team, but something's got to change. How do they bunt with 2 outs? Oh my god. Let's take a look. Brown Critter rightfully the MVP with 2 home runs. Oh, look at that. The Spitballs with such a good performance, too. And they just barely miss out on the win. Look at all of that. The batting, too. Oh my god. And then, oh my god, the batting from Brown Critter, 150. I think he got what? A 3-run home run, a 2-run home run, and then an RBI single? Disgusting. Oh, Green Noki with a single. I mean, oh, that is heartbreaking. That was maybe, I would say, the best game so far this week.